Hello, I'm Rachel, and we're going to talk about why my Louboutins straight murder your Louboutins. Let's get into it, shall we? So, here's the box. Anyway, I got a Facebook notification, I guess, from Saks Fifth Avenue on Wilshire, which is like the Rodeo Drive location. And they said that Mr. Louboutin himself was coming to the bag launch for Louboutin bags. So he was also going to be there signing whatever you ended up buying that day. So if you bought 10 purses, you get 10 purses signed by Christian Louboutin himself. I was like, you know what? Let me put on all black everything except for purple McQueen sunglasses and purple Louboutin pumps. And I just want to see him. I just want to see the man, the myth, the legend that is Christian Louboutin. I just want to watch him. I just want to observe him from a distance like a zoo animal. And that'll be enough. It wasn't enough. So, I was kind of sort of in the market for a gold pump. I'm squarely out of the market for a gold pump. And it was a straight madhouse in there. It was craziness. It was, just wall-to-wall bitches. It was craziness. There was every color so Kate that you could ever think of, every style, and they were just strewn from one end of the joint to the other. What else? And like the bag display was really nice. That came out really nice, but like the shoe section was just, it was full on pump pandemonium. It was craziness. So I perused on over to a table and I see a gold pump. Do you see the perfection? That is a gold pump. These are the Piguel Flaws in a size 39. So of course I'm like, well, the size on the table is a 36, and it was, like I said, it was craziness in there. So I was like, okay, well, do you have like a 38 in the back, a 39, a 39 and a half? And he's like, okay, well, let me go check. And he comes trotting back out and he's like, guess what? These are the only ones that we have in a 39. They're the last pair. And I was like, oh, it's meant to be. It is absolutely meant to be. So I was like, oh gosh, now I have to put them on. So I put them on and they fit and they were spectacular. And I was looking at myself from behind in the mirror. So I'm seeing this. I'm seeing marble Saks Fifth Avenue floor here, and then this perfection that's going on, and I'm like, oh, they're perfect. They're so good. So I was like, oh gosh, now I have to get these. So I got them, and they bagged them up for me, and I went to go stand in line with all the other ladies that were there waiting with bags and bags and bags of things to get signed. And I met some really, really cool ladies in line, and we showed each other everything that we bought and had a good time and chatted, and, it was fabulous, except for this one raggedy chick in front of me who had the audacity and the disrespect to wear an old, dirty, raggedy pair of Tory Burch flats, and they were like nude at one point, I guess, and now they were just filthy. And this girl, oh my god, she was rude, and she was wearing gross Tory Burch flats. I don't get down with that, and neither should you. So that was awful. It was. But so here's the real situation. So after an hour and a half of waiting in line and chatting and having champagne and water and all that jazz, we get up to the front. And there's like a person that gives you like a piece of paper to like put your name on or whatever it is that you wanted him to sign. And then you like wait even more, and then you finally go up to the table. So I gave my piece of paper to the person. I wrote my name on it, like with the way to spell it and all that jazz. And I got up to the table, and I sat next to him, like, this far from me, and we chatted. It was kind of a blur. Like, I don't know how I didn't pee my Spanx that day. I mean, it was a surreal experience. I can't believe that's like a part of my life that I sat with him and he signed my shoe. So, this is what he signed. It says, "For Rachel, C. Louboutin." And, like, he didn't just sign it. Like, you sit there and, like, chat with him and he colors on it. Oh my gosh, there was this one girl who was, two really smart girls that I ran into. Girl number one bought patent nude So-Kates, and then she had him, so it was like, with patent leather, it's really shiny and stuff, and she had him draw up the side. I forget what it said, but it like said her name and things in black Sharpie, and it was to die for. Smart girl number two. This girl's a genius, actually. She should be a Mensa member. On her little piece of paper, she wrote princess to princess. So this girl gets up to Mr. Louboutin, gives him the shoe, and he writes to princess and draws a crown right through here. It's another pump. And within 2 hours, this girl has her signed Louboutin pumps to princess, to not any girl in particular, listed for $2,000. They sold so fast, it was crazy. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Like, what a thing to do. And she, like, took a picture, like, with him signing it. Oh my god, it was genius. Absolutely genius. So, these are my most prized possession. Pigalls. It's a 100mm heel. The 120 So-Kate's a little bit high for me. I'm already 5'9", so if I put in a 5'6" heel, I start to look like an NBA player. So, these are good for me. And I mean, look at that shape. It's like so unbelievably classic. Like, they fit so well, I can't even explain it in words. And what else? I think they also came with like little extra heel tips or whatever, but I have to send these to the shoe man to get velveted across the toe, and they take like a special piece of red that matches perfectly, and they put it across here, so it when you wear that out, you can just take it back to the shoe man and he'll take it off and put on a new piece of rubber. That way you don't kill your original sole, because if you do murder this part right here and it's over with and you don't have the velveting with the piece of rubber, they have to rip off the entire red sole and give you like a generic leather whatever, which kind of defeats the purpose. So these shall be going to the shoe man before I wear them, and I think I'm gonna wear them the first time. I like to debut all my stuff because I feel like it puts good like juju in it. So I think I'm gonna wear them to a premiere that we have coming up for Steven. I'm not gonna say which premiere it is. If you actually know me, you know which one I'm talking about. So here's the perfection that is my life. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Do you see the shine? I mean, call me Dorothy. Jesus. It's good. So that is the story of why my Louboutins murder all the other Louboutins. Except for the handful of ladies that were there that day that also have signed Louboutins. We're in that club. We've bonded. So, see you later.